anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel. Get an exclusive peek at the season's most anticipated wedding. Savor the enchanting moments, luxurious details, and pure love. A must-watch event showing exclusively on Wedding Channel.
Welcome back, guys. It's the Wedding Channel, and we are still live streaming the wedding. The talk of the town, by the way. It's the biggest wedding happening right now, and it's the wedding of the nightlife king and socialite Yemolee and his gorgeous bride, TY. Now, we've shown you the pre-wedding photos. You've seen all the photos online. You can join the conversation on our Instagram as well at the Wedding Channel Africa. And we're just getting warmed up to the actual event. So shortly, we're going to show you the hall where you see them all dressed up and ready to go, okay? But in the meantime, what do you guys think so far?
Sorry, Ashake just messaged me. He's asking.
Oh God. Ashake messaged you?
Yeah, should I reply?
No, there's no need.
No, you can air him. It's just Ashake.
Yeah,
Don't be like Famzin or something.
Yeah, so doesn't get too excited. But I'm looking forward to just the culture of it all, because they're both Yoruba people, meaning it's a full-blown Yoruba wedding. And I find the Yoruba traditional culture very, very interesting, with the alagas and the 7 million prostrating
and the taxing.
If she wants to cough, she has to bring out money. To unveil her face, you have to bring out money. So I'm just excited to sort of see how he interacts with that segment,
it's actually that aspect. It's the friends that make these things more interesting.
Yeah, and he does have crazy friends.
It's not even about the groom at this point. It's the friends. It's how the friends react. It's how they come together for him. The taxing parts, that part. So you're meant to have denominations.
Yeah.
1,500. I think.
They don't need to spend naira. They say you should be spring money.
Yeah, before I had to add up to 2,000 or something. So 1,000 naira note, 500, 200 and 100.
Like yeah. Okay.
So you have mints of those, and that's what you have in your pocket. Then your friends, depending on the level of friendship and financial capability. The closer your friends are to you, the more boxed up. The ones that are not boxed up.
I know, but his friends are capable. I mean,
a Pokoli.
He won't have a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like just average
regular people.
So you see a guy who happened to have forgotten his cap in that moment. And then,
just wants to, step back.
Then you now come
so he doesn't empty his pockets when they do.
You guys are done.
I had to for my cap. Yeah.
I forgot my wallet,
It's interesting just to see the whole, her sitting on the parents' laps and being presented to them. Obviously, him and his guys, sort of the entrances, her and her girls.
Yeah.
Because obviously, we saw clips, we've spoken about the bridal shower as well. She does have a good number of friends around her. And what's extra interesting is this is a lifestyle wedding, because all their friends are content creators and the likes. All their friends are
all kind of out
popular
there.
people. So you know that everybody's gonna show up and show out. The clothes are gonna cloth. The content is gonna content. It's just gonna. I'm just excited for it, because
the math will be mathing.
It has to, because I think
math will be mathing.
the last time we had a wedding, will I say, of this huge scale, would have been Sharon's wedding, which was a while ago, and
before that one,
was a lot.
What is even interesting to me now is because of the so there are weddings I attend and then there are weddings I work at. I don't even do much weddings, but I went for one. This industry of setting up the yam collab, that is a whole new industry.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some people whose job. This is not just event planning. There's
vendors.
This is a vendor. Job? Yeah, like it's artistic. So how the yam? There's even one I saw. They had like wrought iron, and they laid the yam in there, and then the box was decorated. So I was just like, wait, this is going to whose house? Yeah, they really took time. So before it was like, yam in a basket, fruits.
If it was even in a basket.
But that section of the engagement, which usually is not really, celebrated, people don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But if you do, I'm looking out for that. I want to see what is there, how it's been arranged. That's a very interesting part, because that's the engagement in itself. So the quality of the yam, the food, the gifts, provided they follow the list.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing the interaction with the parents as well.
That's where I was gonna go. I really want to see the friends of the mother of the bride.
Why did you do that?
Just because I know they're gonna eat.
And leave no crumbs.
And this whole Christian Mother Association
of Nigeria.
Our friend's daughter's wedding.
It's pretty much our wedding.
Yes, because if you watch I don't know if you ever watched this film, Joshua. Did you guys see it?
No.
There's a bunch of women in that film that are friends of the bride's mother and Jesus.
They took over?
The gele, that gele was bigger than the mother of the person. So yeah, it's very interesting because this is going to be such a huge celebration of the Yoruba culture because I feel like, you know, a lot of times Nigeria is such a beautiful place, so many different tribes. There's a lot of intermarriages going on. So you see little bits and pieces of each culture, but this one is a full-fledged
Yoruba wedding.
On both ends.
It's a flex war.
It's a full celebration of the Yoruba culture, so definitely.
I'm definitely interested in seeing that. We were talking previously about the live band. I wonder if they're going to do a live band because I've come to understand that live band is never really for the couple. It's for their parents and the friends. I wonder if there's going to be a live band. I don't even have any details. As a night, oh, there he is.
Oh,
there he is.
Finally, we have something to work with.
We have footage.
Yes.
Oh, the beat.
So you see, I prefer this look. It's the same piece from the photo shoot. I was going to say,
it pops here.
But I prefer this look than the photo shoot.
If this look went with that pink one, it would have been perfect.
So the cap is missing. Nice. I'm wondering.
I don't know that he may wear. Honey, have you seen all the locks? Where's the cap going to stay?
So usually they lock the lock into the lock here and then
they
lock
would
the
and then place the cap.
I mean, it depends on the type of cap.
But he looks nice. I like it.
This also gives
looks very regal.
For some reason, it gives me
it's not regal enough for me.
Yeah,
really.
He looks like the friend of the groom.
It doesn't give groom to me.
It's not giving groom.
You think maybe because the cap is missing?
It's definitely a part of it. Then there's, you know, he doesn't have body.
So he needed something.
So he needs accessories to accessorize
a bit more.
Yeah, the agbada for me could easily be fuller. And I don't know if it's just what we're seeing, or maybe it's in person is better, but the detailing on the front, I feel like could be, the color could pop a bit.
The embroidery, if they're done maybe like a different color or something.
Or maybe a darker shade of that. But it also looks like the agbada is one of those short ones that don't get to the ground. So maybe it's not a full agbada. I don't know what they call it.
So I think we've come to the conclusion that agbada is not really his thing.
Yeah, the two times he's done it,
it's not.
You think he hasn't pulled it off?
No. Oh, you need to see some agbada.
I prefer this for sure to the first one. But
I definitely
this still, there's just a little bit more.
They could have. I think there could have been a more creative way to bespoke the agbada for his structure and his stature. Agbada by default is usually meant for people who have the body to carry it.
To carry it, yeah.
You get. So his frame is one thing that does not complement the agbada, and it's no fault of his, and it's no fault of the designer.
Yeah, there just should have been a better way to merge both, I think, because, I mean, I love the beading. I love that it's not the traditional white beads that men usually tend to wear.
All the red ones as well.
Yeah, and it's long and it's nice, even though for me, is that her behind?
Oh, that is his bride.
Okay, so
this must be the Jealous Ego dress.
It's the reveal. Two of them are not serious.
And this is live, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Is he about to carry her?
No, he shouldn't dare. He shouldn't. He should walk out.
I love. You were right about the thing.
It's nice to see a couple that's been together for a while. What material is that? Touchy-feely with each other.
That material is
brocade. I don't know.
I think so.
Oh no, but
I think we need a closer look.
Gorgeous.
I really like the colors. What did we say about her incorporating pink?
Pink. Yes, we got that right.
There's a lot of pink going on here now.
That's also a staple for the designer as well. But her body is great.
Snatched.
Is that what you guys saw?
Are you not seeing
the complementary?
Oh, okay, and I love that her gele is not
out there.
Yeah,
do you know that brides tend to, or couples tend to forget to smile? So this is how you understand the pressure of the day is.
I was just going to say, when you're under a lot of pressure.
So many different.
First of all, there's multiple people talking to you and asking you to do certain things, and then you're on the clock, right?
So this is where the best man and the
bride, the maid of honor
come in. She's meant to be the mirror.
Yeah, because she's
and like, smile, do this, do that, because you don't know what you look. She might be thinking she's looking, but she's not. Do you get? So.
Oh no, but I really love how and it's looking.
Someone needs to tell her to smile. You can see. So
she's getting a bit. She's agitated. Yeah, she's agitated. But I would definitely say that from what I'm seeing of her so far, she's a classic bride.
Yes, she is.
She's not giving me, and no offense to the rest of the people who enjoy that, but I love that this is not giving beaded and fringe and stoned.
No, but the thing is, Ada, we need to wait because I feel like if we get a close-up look at this dress, there's going to be a lot of beading and detailing.
No, so I don't know that Deola does that.
Let me talk to control room, see if we can get a zoom in if possible.
Yeah.
If we can zoom into
her outfit a bit more.
That would be great.
Yeah, so I don't know that it's stoned, is it?
That would be great. Let's get them to zoom in and get the detailing. Is
that
damask? Is the agbada damask or
I'm
not really good at this.
I think Jola Sego works with. She has a way of redefining her own fabric.
Yeah.
So she does all these like laser cuts and things like that. So I'm pretty sure like if they zoom in, we would see a lot of that detail.
See what I was saying about being with somebody so popular and out there. Look at that.
Just look at the crowd behind them.
They're just trying to get out. That is crazy.
And this is just the beginning of it.
This is the start of the day.
2 o'clock is the main event, but this is
the beginning of the day. This is crazy to me.
So this is where support comes in.
Having the right people around you.
Energy drinks, the fans should be charged. The little things matter at this point.
Can you even drink anything at this point, to be honest?
You'll be dehydrated.
Wow. Because like especially for the bride, you don't want to mess up your makeup and things like that. So
No. For 100%, I love that they're giving her the fan and trying to take care of her the best that they can.
Whoever brings in those fans to Nigeria is making.
He's making a ton of money because you use
from
them
weddings alone.
Weddings alone, I tell you.
From weddings alone, because
there was even one I saw that is like transformer fan, like it can stand. It
no,
can
there's
fold,
the ones that fold that are like almost like pocket knives. Yeah,
like,
they're cool. They're the coolest things. But
it's amazing.
It is super duper interesting to me that
So here's the thing about Nigerian weddings and organizing. And this is a problem that comes up literally with 70%
of the weddings. Yeah,
the ability to have a flow,
organized flow that is followed, not just creating the flow at the start of the event, but a flow that cuts through.
So but is that something that happens only at Nigerian weddings?
I think it happens in Nigeria.
I don't think that's something that happens that's just strictly tailored to like Nigerian weddings. I think
but you see, when you look at so if you look at that, if we can go back to that shot, if you look at the crowd control, number one, there's literally no room to breathe.
Sure, I agree.
That's number one. Number two, the issue of security.
Anything could happen in that space.
Anyone can come in as anything and
grab anything. Yeah, true.
So all these things in isolation might not be that important, but when they build up together, it leaves you with a certain taste of what. And remember what I told you about money. It's not about the money.
It's how you. It's
the
type of message you send the money. Because
isn't that the role of the wedding planner?
So, for example,
being able to notice these little things.
In this sort of scenario or in the average Nigerian market, where, for example, the wedding industry is just starting, I don't know that we have multifunctional wedding planners. Most wedding planners we have now are thinking about the hall.
I just need to make sure my vendors are there.
The vendors, the decoration, so having an event planner and an event coordinator are two separate things. We're not at the point where we have manager. Yes, we're not at the point where we have one person that functions as both.
Or better still, you're not at the point where a couple will take the billing of those two vendors as separate.
Because, for example, what stops this setup we just saw now from being organized the way they organize the red carpet at Cannes and whatever?
So I had a discussion.
Just have them line up like this.
You're very spot on.
And you walk through, you walk back. If there's people you want to give priority to, in terms of, obviously us, because we're cool, Wedding Channel Africa, and a couple other statement like wedding hubs, you can stop in front of them and grant whatever interviews you want to grant. And then when you're done, you step back and camera by camera, you do your posing, you smile, you mean mug, everybody gets an angle. And in 30 minutes tops,
you're done.
Gone.
Yeah.
There's something and this is and the fact that this is a problem means that there's an opportunity for someone to make this.
That's my next line of business.
I'm pretty sure there's wedding coordinators out there.
There's just not
enough. Guys, hang on.
Like
1 second. Did you notice his pants? Because I can see his legs. Yes, he's wearing shorts.
He's not. That's what I was saying. I don't think his trouser is down to the ground.
No, that's a style.
Is that the style?
They're called kembes.
They're kembes, and ideally maybe an etiaja. So there's a cap called etiaja.
Yes, with the dog ears that goes
with the dog ears.
I see.
This is what I expected for the traditional photo shoot.
Yes.
Right.
And the etiaja, funny enough, is as Yoruba as it gets.
Yeah,
I don't actually abetiaja. Well, there's etiaja. I just call it etiaja, which is dog-eared. So if you can imagine the way dogs
ears
with
flop down,
yeah. So the I've not been seeing that too much in photo shoots. What we get is the traditional, filler.
Yes, true.
But things like that would set you apart.
Yeah.
So imagine if the etiaja had a pink inner lining, which will complement
her outfit. Yeah.
So it's those subtle things, those little things.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I expected from the photo shoot. Or for example, you even do this abetiaja thing you're saying, but she's in a version of this, but do you remember there's a Tiwa Savage video, My Darling, where the mini hero with this Deola outfit with his own complements it perfectly, gives us the taste
of.
But
that would be photo shoot, like a pre-wedding photo shoot, not the actual.
So I can bet you with you that there wasn't any coordination between her stylist and his.
Yeah. You think so? You think that's coming across?
I don't think
it's not coming across. So
because
what will happen is he will commission on his end, she will commission
but the stylists are supposed to go back and...
Look, the truth is that these weddings are like Olympics. It takes you 4 years to prepare, and the whole thing happens in less than 10 seconds for a 100-meter sprint. I'm involved in a birthday celebration, which is going to be in SA.
Ooh. Do they need an extra host? Do you need somebody to like pack your...
If you have the SA visa, we can hit it up. But that's besides the point. So the planning had been in the pipeline for a year. Wow. I had another friend of mine who turned 40. She started us a year ahead. And I was like, oh God, a year, there's still time. But what happens is, as you plan, you begin to see all those areas.
Where it's like,
something as little as, what are the preferences of those you're inviting? Food type. So if you have 10 friends, 9 of them are vegetarians. There's no point doing pounded yam and aeron.
True, very true.
Fair.
Yeah.
Do you get? So you spend your money where it is needed.
Necessary.
I don't know if I have the answer. I don't think we've cracked it yet, but there's an opportunity for someone out there to make that their thing, where you literally tailor the experiences. And I think that's what's missing.
Experiences at the wedding?
At the wedding, before the wedding.
Just exactly like a project manager.
When you follow a lot of these travel Instagram handles, wedding handles, you find things as little as your RSVP, and then there's a personal message from the couple to each person at the back of the
I personally like personalized notes.
Do you get?
Yeah,
I'm not saying they'll do that here, but we're very, as Africans, we're very caught up with the show of wealth,
the pizzazz of it,
rather than the planning,
quality of it.
The quality of it.
Yeah,
someone can achieve a quality wedding with half the budget of
100%. Like you said, sending the money on the right errands, because what is stopping them from having an event coordinator? I mean, we see this all the time in rom-coms abroad, where you have the woman with the binder that is coming to wake the bride up at 6 a.m. Oh, Mrs. Bride, Mrs. whatever, it's your time to be up. You have between 7 and 1.
Let's give grace. We are in the studio. We do not know if there's a wedding coordinator.
Oh, wow.
Because this thing you just pointed out of people in the crowd, maybe it's just family and friends just hovering around wanting to see the first look. Maybe it's a bunch of photographers or media houses. So we actually don't know. And most times the wedding coordinator might just miss these little fine details that make the difference. So I'm pretty sure they have, I mean, Yemolee has money, right? So I'm pretty sure they have a wedding coordinator. But these are just little things that were maybe
this is actually even more for those who are not, I mean, celebrity weddings. Just planning your wedding generally, no matter your status, requires a level of detailing. In my work as an MC, a lot of the weddings, there was a wedding I did for I think they were Egyptians or Israel, I can't remember one, but it was in a hotel. And it was like a Super Bowl planning. So like a month to it, they called me for a meeting, they had storyboards, they had map out of everything. But it wasn't that they just had it, it's that they were very involved. So a month ahead, I already met the couple. I already knew that, this is the kind of guy that likes, I don't know, Pringles. The wife is into sweets. And those little things become content.
Build up,
For
it makes all the difference. True.
Yeah.
True, absolutely.
So the industry in itself and the ability to curate these experiences is what I think will set event planners or event coordinators apart from the other.
Yeah.
I was talking to a very famous security expert, K-Square, and he was talking to me as the extent that he needs to go to ensure that he abides by the instruction of the couple.
Right.
That's bouncing. So he bounced.
Making sure
he bounced
anyone who's not.
He bounced a sitting governor at some point in time in
You're
his career.
joking.
Yeah.
He's still alive though, right?
No, he's still alive.
Okay, got it.
But that
Just checking.
And this wasn't a common thing. It wasn't popular. And the Secret Service or whatever the security of the governor had to come and challenge him, and it got ugly. But the point is that he understands the role of professionalism and the demands, and that is what is lacking. In a couple of events and where you go to, just from stepping down from your car, how you're attended to, where you're asked to go, where you sit.
It makes all the difference. It really does make all the difference.
But I'm excited to see them. I think this is a photo shoot phase, so
there'll be pre-pictures before
they'll be out of that in a.
Absolutely.
We had a bet on a very.
Let's just keep it.
We had a bet on quite a number of things. Let's just keep it there. Let's just keep it there. Guys, if you just tuned in, where have you been, honestly? We are live streaming the wedding of Yemolee and his bride, Tayo. You can catch us on DSTV 176 and GoTV 105. We'll be back after the short break. Stay with us, okay?